Conduct competency assessment. Collect the evidence and make the assessment decision. To simulate the assessment process, two candidates will be shown performing the tasks in this video. One candidate will represent being competent while the other one is not yet competent.
Good day, candidate number 1 and candidate number 2. So this is your assessment area, which are you going to perform to clean and maintain kitchen premises. So candidates, here is our instruction. So kindly reread it again for you to be able to know what the proper procedures are going to make or to perform this assessment. So in the instructions, you are going to see there the preparations or the steps for you to be able to perform our core competency, which is the clean and maintain the kitchen premises. If you have any questions or clarifications, you may ask it now because during our assessment, I will be not going to answer your questions. So candidate number 1, do you have any questions or clarifications?
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
How about you, candidate number 2?
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so in this regards, you may now start our assessment. But I would like you to be informed that after the assessment, we will be going to have oral questioning.
Conduct assessment in accordance with the methodology specified in the evidence plan and the specific instructions for the competency assessor. Implement the evidence gathering process and ensure its validity, reliability, fairness, and flexibility. Observe the candidate and keep notes of the candidate's performance during the entire conduct of assessment. These notes will be used for the provision of feedback to the candidate's performance during the assessment. Collect appropriate evidence and match compatibility to the elements, performance criteria, range of variables, and evidence guide in the relevant units of competency. Judge the evidence in terms of the dimension of competency, task skills, task management skills, contingency management skills, and job or role environmental skills. Judge the evidence in terms of validity, consistency, currency, recency, authenticity, and sufficiency. After the demonstration, the candidate will be asked a series of questions based on their performance during the clean and maintain kitchen premises for the oral questioning.
Candidate number 1, how was your experience during our assessment?
So for me, sir, my experiences during the assessment is very nice and well organized. Your guidance helps me a lot when I'm applying all my learnings during the assessment.
Thank you so much for that very well said answer. But that question is not applicable for our assessment. Okay. So my question is, what are the possible risks of using incorrect chemicals in food preparation area?
So for me, sir, the possible risk of using incorrect chemicals in food preparations is also or can lead to possible health risks such as chemical poisoning or allergies for the consumers. And also, it also relates for the or violates the OHS standard or food hygiene preparation that can also lead some negative impacts to the establishments.
So thank you so much, Miss Candidate number 1. So you may now.
The candidate number 1 is able to answer all the questions asked by the assessor.
You may now take your seat. Candidate number 2, how was your experience during our assessment?
It was okay, I guess, but kind of confusing at first. But your guidance helped me to perform my knowledge and skills in the assessment. So,
Okay, so thank you so much for that answer. But that question is not applicable for our assessment. So I'm going to ask you regarding to our questioning tool. So my question is, what are the possible risks of using incorrect chemicals in food preparation areas?
if you use wrong chemicals in the kitchen, it can make people sick or the food bad, and it can cause problems. So it should be avoided. That's it.
Thank you so
The candidate number 2 will also be able to answer the questions, though some of her answers are incorrect. Record and rating sheet details of evidence collected and judgment made about the candidate's performance.